Hello, hello! Come with me as I travel to Italy solo. This is my first vlog style post, although most of the footage is a compilation of Marco Polo videos from my phone since I didn't have this channel set up until after the trip. But since my goal is to share more of my travel adventures, I figured this was a great place to start. Here we go!
And your captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Feel free to move around the cabin.
Buonasera. I literally just arrived. Like, I just checked in. I am dog tired. I didn't sleep on the plane at all, which is not normal for me. I usually sleep the majority of the flight. But yeah, it was not a very comfortable flight. And, you know, I left pretty much in the middle of the day, so that was a little weird because I had already had a coffee. So yeah, I was wide awake on the plane. I think I might have slept. It was 11 hours because I had a layover in Paris. So it was like 11 hours to Paris. I think I might have slept 3 hours, maybe. Because I watched like 3 different movies and I was still like up. But I'm here. Let me show you this room. It's very interesting. Let me see. Do I have a view of anything? Oh, do I have a? Oh, I have a little. Oh, okay. I got a little balcony. I didn't even see this. Like, I'm literally just, you know, figuring all of this out myself. But look, I have a little balcony. Let me see if I can turn it around. It's very small. It's literally just a triangle. Step out. And then you see the room. It's so cute. I mean, I can't really see anything. It's the back of the building, but it's better than nothing. And this is the room. It's very small. Just enough space to turn around. Full-size mirror. The shower is like right in the middle of the room for whatever reason. You would think this would be a closet, but it's the shower right across from the bed. A little desk area, tea kettle, TV, sink, bathroom, bidet. What does this go to? That's scary. Oh, I guess that's a fire exit. It's very interesting. Make sure I lock that. Anyways, nice lighting in the bathroom though. I ain't mad. Anyways, like I said, I'm dog tired. I'm hungry. Haven't had any real food, just airplane food and like my snacks that I brought with me. So I am going to let my phone charge up a bit. And get out in these streets, try to find something to eat really quickly. If anything is open. I did read as I was doing my research that they eat dinner really late, like their restaurants kind of shut down. Hey girl, I'm back. So after I finished Marco and you, I pretty much passed out. I don't know if you can hear me. They're playing music in here. Yeah, I pretty much passed out. I was dog tired. And I was debating back and forth whether I should just order room service or try to, you know, get out, walk around a little bit and see if I can find something to eat. And I decided, because when I checked in, she told me, like, she said it's like a rooftop bar and something else where you can order food, but I couldn't remember because, you know, I was tired and half listening. But I went to the rooftop. It was closed. So I was like, all right, well, it's got to be like something, you know, nearby where I can grab something, because I was about ready to call it a night. But when I actually walked outside, you know, the cool air and everything kind of woke me up a little bit. So I think that did give me my second win. So I ended up coming to this restaurant attached to the hotel, and I just got some pasta, a salad, and you know, some tiramisu, which I'm probably going to take back to the room. And then I'll walk around a little bit because I do want to, you know, have some night one photos. Then I'll call it a night. Then I'll shower, wash my face, and like really crash. So yeah, so that's on the agenda tonight. I don't know what this is in my eye, but doesn't matter because I'll be putting on lashes later. But yeah, that's it. Night one. I'll keep you posted. As you can see, I put on a little lipstick, but it's already smeared a little bit. I just went for a little quick walk at the Coliseum at night. It's all lit up. Look how beautiful it is. You can't really get a good look. You kind of need to get a more stand back view. Let's see if I can get another shot, but yeah, that's pretty much my only activity for tonight. Like I said, about to head back to the room, the hotel, get myself organized for mañana. Ooh, this might be a cute little spot to take a picture. Still a lot of people out though. Oh yeah, this is a cute spot. Look at that. Beautiful. Buongiorno. So really quick, because my Uber is literally pulling up, but I'm up. I didn't get my day started as early as I thought. I literally wanted to get, you know, up and going about like right at 7. Right now it's about 8:12. But we're going to go to a couple of sites, really just one site. Then I'll come back. I think I'm going to do a quick wardrobe change, and then I'm going to do some more like in-depth sightseeing. So most of that will be on foot. But yeah, so basically I'll be walking like from one end of the city to the other. But I want to take the bus to the far end of the city and then walk back in this direction. If that makes sense, because I haven't really figured it out just yet. But that's what's going on today. And let's see. Buongiorno. So I think I sent you a message earlier. I wanted to get my day started super early. I got it started kind of early. I actually got it started real early because I got an email from work. So I actually had to start working at like 5 o'clock this morning. And that meant that I actually started my my vacation day, a little later than I anticipated. So I think that's what I sent in the last Marco. So I had breakfast. I went to one site. It was already crowded, it wasn't like as many people as I've seen in some of the videos that, you know, I saw when I was researching, but it was already a crowd there. So I didn't stay there long. I attempted to walk back to the hotel, but it was a lot further than I thought it would be, and plus I didn't know where I was going. So I ended up Ubering back. So that was like $10 there, $10 back. So that was $20 on Ubers. So came back, was going to take a nap, but then I ended up posting some stuff on social media. And of course that took longer than I planned because that's a full-time job. Then I took like a 20-minute nap, and I think because I took melatonin last night, and I think like that has worn off now. So now I feel a little more, I wouldn't say energized, but awake. So now I'm going to get the second part of the day started. It's just afternoon, 12:04. I changed clothes. I wanted to, I guess I could have kept on what I had because I'm wearing this trench coat everywhere and you can't really see what I have on anyways. But this is my outfit. It made me think of you because it's very much giving waitress vibes. But you know, I'm trying to look European, so I wanted to wear this white button up because it makes me feel European. And then I just brought these little wide leg trousers because I am wearing layers. I have on like long johns and a tank and everything under here because it's cold to me. Like I know this might be nice weather to you East Coasters, but I was quite chilly, even though the sun is out now. So I probably will be hot now because I forgot it was like 7 o'clock in the morning when I got my day started before. So now, like I said, it's noon. The sun should be out like in the middle of the sky. And I will be doing a lot of walking. So yeah, I'll probably be a little too warm. So stay tuned for that. And that's it. Again, let me turn the camera back around. I don't plan on having a late day today. I still am trying to catch up on some rest, or trying to regulate my sleep in some way, at least get like 6 consistent. All I need is like 6 consistent hours of sleep, and then I should be on track. So that's that. And I'm hoping this restaurant, I have 2 restaurants I want to try. I'm hoping this restaurant is open because, like I said, it's hard to really gauge what their work hours are here because they do take siestas in the middle of the day. So like restaurants and shops and stuff will close down. I don't know if they do it on the weekends, but from what I read, they have like a block of hours in the middle of the day that everything is pretty much most things are pretty much closed except maybe like a convenience store or whatever. But that's it. I'm about to throw this trench coat back on. Oh yeah, and so I'm gonna try to take the metro this time instead of Uber because the Ubers are getting pricey. I mean, 2 Ubers in one day isn't bad, but if I'm coming back, like I'm not gonna be doing that. So I'm gonna take the metro this time, and then I'm gonna try to walk back because everything is within a 2-mile radius. But I'm on the other end of the 2 miles, so I would have had to walk basically a little over 2 miles to get to where I'm going now, which is the Spanish Steps. Anyways, it's gonna be too difficult to explain, but I'm going to take the metro. Wish me luck. All right, so that metro experience was pretty intense. Yeah, it was mostly intense because I kept walking in the wrong direction to the station, trying to get to the station. And I kept walking in the wrong direction because I had my navigation on silent. So lesson learned. But yeah, the metro itself was probably not the cleanest, subway I've been on. Not that I've been on a ton of different subways. I think I've literally only used the subway in New York and Paris. But either way, I've arrived. I'll give you a little tour of some horses. I'm not sure why they're here, but this is the area, basically shops. From what I hear, this is not crowded, but it's very crowded to me. So stay tuned.
Michelle Obama. La nostra vita sarebbe come in mezzo al mare, dove tra la ragazza e la miniera apparentemente non c'è confine. En son 2 tane cengaver yapmıştık ya, o tırnaklıyla şey var.
Grazie. Ciao. I am beat. I am beat, child. Rome has a lot going on. Like, it's just too much to see and do. Like, child, I'm tired. I am tired, and I have not eaten. It's almost 8 o'clock. I don't know if I want to. There's this restaurant I really want to try, but I'm like, my feet, my feet are tired. Like, I do not want to walk one more step. My Fitbit was just vibrating like crazy today. I know it was like, girl, like, you running from somebody? What's going on? So yeah, I'm trying to decide. Like, I really do not want to order room service, but I really do not feel like I have the energy to go anywhere else. And I gotta eat because it's getting later and I'm getting hungrier. And when you do go to dinner, they do take their time. Like, it's not like you sit down and they be, in a hurry to serve you. It takes a minute. Like, they move kind of slow. So I need to make a decision. Like last night I was very tired, but like once I got out and like started walking, my energy came back a little bit. So I'm hoping that happens, but it's not really my energy. It's like my feet are throbbing. Like, I walked probably 8 miles today. But and then I still got to figure out like this posting, because that's a whole nother thing. But all right, we will see. Buongiorno. So I thought, is this recording? Hopefully it is. I thought I messaged you earlier. I was talking into the Marco Polo camera, but apparently it wasn't recording. But yes, good morning. Day 2, 3, 2.5, I don't know. Got a little bit of a later start today. And I didn't really sleep in. It wasn't like I was sleeping. I do feel more rested, a little bit more rested. I don't know. I really don't even know. But I don't know. I was just moving slow. I didn't really have as much of a plan today as I did yesterday. Like I said, I started super early yesterday and it was still crowded at the site. So I figured it's just going to be crowded no matter what. Like, Rome is just super congested. But I do plan to go to Vatican City today and the Sistine Chapel. I think pretty sure you need tickets to get into the Sistine Chapel. So I'm going to try to figure that out before I leave, even though it's already 11. And you can already see the crowds. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. Oh, well, you can't see it. It's too small. But like by the Colosseum, hold up, let me see. Like right there, it's like a line of people. But yeah, So that's the plan for today. So I'm gonna go to Vatican City, which is a little bit a ways away. Like I said yesterday, everything was pretty much within like a 2-3 mile radius. But Vatican City and the other castle that I want to see is a little further out, but still not far. But it's hard to explain. But that's where I'm going. I'm going to take the metro again. So wish me luck. And then other than that, still trying to figure out the dinner situation. There are still 2 restaurants that I want to try. The restaurant that I wanted to try yesterday. Oh yeah, so that was the update. So I didn't end up going out to eat. Like my body was like, girl, bye. So didn't do that. Did end up ordering room service. It was just mediocre, but my stomach was like, we'll take whatever. Then just responding to messages, happy birthday messages, and like tried to post some stuff on social media. So I was still up until like almost 2 a.m. So yeah, so that's that. I'll keep you posted on the day. Ciao.
Me confundo com a
Ciao. So I have no idea where I am. I was trying to get to this castle that's across the river, and I wanted to, I thought, ride the subway. The train, because I figured, yesterday it caught me off guard, but I figured I'd have a better chance doing that. But I ended up on the bus, and the bus had absolutely no information. Like there were no signs to tell you what stop you were at, what stop was coming up next. Like just no information. And then I asked the bus driver, and he completely ignored me. So I just figured, I saw a bridge with some water. So I assumed that's the river. It's the only body of water. Based off the maps I looked at, it's the only body of water that I've seen in Rome. When I got off the bus, I just, opened Google Maps, and it said that was about a 5-minute walk. So I'm just gonna walk it out. So that's what I've been doing. Well, I actually haven't started walking yet. I literally just got off the bus. Then I stopped here because it was a crowd of people, so I wanted to see what they were taking pictures of. I didn't wear my trench coat. I do have on my long johns. So it's, it's cool. It's not, I'm not cold. It's comfortable for now, especially since you're walking. So that's the day so far. Like I said, I was dragging my feet this morning, so just really haven't gotten a ton of stuff. Really haven't done really anything. I was going to try to go to Vatican City, but I think it's closed today because it's a Sunday. So that makes sense. There's still tons of people out. So yeah, just wandering around, roaming around Rome. Oh, and I bought these shades from a little souvenir shop. What do you think? My eyes are so puffy because I have not slept. Look at bags and drags. So I figured this will help. But yeah, that's it.
Propiedad del Estado italiano. Hoy una basura de
Poi fa un'esperienza totalmente sbagliata.
Buongiorno. I have arrived in Florence. The train ride was very nice and smooth. I was a little anxious this morning because the train station was very busy. And I didn't know, it was a new environment for me, but everything went smooth. Could not have gone smoother. So I just want to give you I literally just checked in. So this hotel room is very different from the last one, but I'll show you around. So very quaint, just very rustic, definitely gives like a Tuscany feel. It's a larger hotel, larger grounds. They have so much, well, not, I won't say so much, but more than the other hotel. Like the other hotel literally just had like the rooms, and then like a restaurant attached to it. This one has like, it just has more. You can walk around. I don't think it has like a pool or anything. Oh, actually it does have a pool. The other one had a pool too. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Let me finish showing you the tour. The bathroom is a normal bathroom. The tub is where it's supposed to be. Toilet, bidet. I definitely will miss that full-length mirror. But other than that, I will be here for 2 nights. Then I have my last night back in Rome. So I just rechecked my schedule. So I actually get back to Rome pretty early in the day. So I'm going to try one more time to hit up that restaurant before I leave, because that was definitely one of the main things that I wanted to do while here. So like I said, my goal for this area, for the like Tuscany, Florence area, today it's 11. So I'm probably just going to try to get my second wind, freshen up a bit. And I want to get out and get some shopping done. My taxi driver was telling me that there is a Prada outlet, a Gucci outlet, and like some of the vendors, some of the like street vendors kind of just sell Prada and Gucci. So that got my attention. I'm going to see if I can find them. I don't know if that means that the prices are, dirt cheap, but I'd imagine they would be cheaper than like the mall. So yeah, just get out and do that today. They have dinner here. They, when I was checking in, she was saying that they have like a really good quality restaurant. It's not like, hotel food. So worst case scenario, because I didn't research a bunch of restaurants in Florence. Really didn't research too much of anything in Florence. Anyways, so that's it for today. Tomorrow I would like to do a half day at like I said, at Pisa. So I'm going to research that, and I do have to get some work done. Hello. All right. This is my outfit of the day, the second half of the day. It's a little wrinkled because apparently hotels in Italy do not give you irons. Actually, I think a lot of hotels stopped giving irons, but hopefully the wrinkles will fall out. I don't know what it's giving because I don't even know what the rest of the day has in store. I was going to take a power nap. That didn't happen. I ended up posting a reel on Instagram. So, of course, that took like 30 minutes. Now I'm going to, because I think this is a pretty big yard. What do you call it? Not campus, but like, just like property. Yeah, property. In comparison to the last hotel. Like the last hotel was like I said, it was right in the middle of the city. So it was just the building. So I want to walk around a little bit, just kind of take it all in. Then I'm going to try to catch the bus to the city center, because apparently this hotel has a large property because it's very far out. It's not close to really anything. So, you know, on the one hand, I kind of appreciate let me give you a better angle. On one hand, I kind of appreciate the change of pace. It's a little slower. You know, like I said, the other hotel was like right in the middle of the city. Well, not right in the middle of the city, but like in a very busy area. So we'll see. Like I said, don't really have a plan. I'm going to walk around a little bit. Then I'm going to try to catch the bus to, like I said, where I think they're selling these discount leather goods. Walk around there, maybe see if there's something to eat, to grab quick. Like I said, they have a couple of restaurants here. I saw 3 different restaurants. And, you know, there's a big soaker tub. So I'm not going to be out late as usual. I'm going to walk around for a couple of hours, do some light shopping, come back, probably, you know, if I'm hungry again, probably grab another bite or order something here, or, you know, maybe go to one of the restaurants here, take a nice hot bath, and just relax in this lovely Tuscany room. Yeah, like I said, I have to work tomorrow. I signed up for a cooking class. So, I'll figure that out, like where I have to be for it. Because like I said, we're kind of far out. So cooking class tomorrow. I'll probably do a little bit more sightseeing. I was going to go to Pisa tomorrow, but I guess I'm going to do that on Wednesday now, because they didn't have any tours scheduled for tomorrow. And that's it. I'm only here for like 3 days, like 2.5 days. But I fly back out of Rome. So then I'll have to catch the train back to Rome. And I'll have like maybe a half day to do, like I said, maybe 1 or 2 things that I didn't get done when I was there before. But I feel like I told you all this, so I'll save you some time so I'm not repeating myself. Ciao. Whew, now that I'm outside, I wanted to give you a little bit better of a view. I can't show you everything because this is a really big property. I couldn't see how big it was when I was riding up in the taxi, but yeah, they have some kind of court back here. I'll show you what's around me for now. And then they have like this garden area. So that's the actual hotel, obviously. But yeah, it's a lot. This would be a pretty long Marco if I tried to show you everything, and I'm probably not even going to see everything for now. But it's just really nice. So I do think, even though this is out the way, not really close to anything, I do think it was a good call. Like I said, since I do have to work once the week gets started. I love that it's just like quiet and remote. Yeah, it's just, you know, they have like these little gazebo, like sitting areas that you could get some work done. Let's see if I can show you one. It's like a maze of bushes. But yeah, if the weather's nice, I can see myself like ordering food, because they do have restaurants here, 3 restaurants from what was in the little pamphlet. They have like these like wooden garden swings. It's just so cute. I just hope the weather today is really nice. I'm not even wearing my trench coat. But yeah, they have like these little garden nooks. Well, actually there are no chairs here, but you know, you can still have a glass of wine But you get the point. If I see anything else super cute, I'll try to get the footage. But you get it. It's just like it gives like a very rustic. There's another gazebo over there. Yeah, and I'll try to get some footage of the inside because they're very consistent with the decor. All right, you get it. Bye. But yeah, I just stopped here to get a quick bite to eat. And yeah, I haven't really done any shopping, but I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going, but I guess I'll figure it out. All right.
Gallery.
GPS signal lost.
But sometimes it's even open to the public. That belongs to all the connection of these buildings that you see in the peninsula.
Buenos Aires. I don't know. Anyways, yes, I am in the bed. I don't know what I was doing when you Marcoed. I think I was just getting ready for bed, getting everything organized. Because between leaving the first hotel and trying to get here, I didn't repack very efficiently, because I was trying to condense everything so I wouldn't have as many different bags on the train. Because on the plane, I had a check bag, then I had a carry-on and a personal item. Because, my check bags have been known to not make it to my destination with me. So this time I tried to, bring some stuff in my carry-on just in case my bag was delayed. But my bag, anyways, that's not the point. The point is, when I got on the train, I just was like throwing everything into my check bag. So it wasn't very well organized. So today I think when you Marcoed, I was just like trying to sort like the clothes that I've worn from like what I haven't worn, or like if I wore it, only for like an hour or two, maybe I wear it again in the next day or so. So that's that. But again, I'm beat, I'm always beat at this time. So I am going to set my alarm. Let's see, for what time? Probably like 6:30 a.m. I think that should be good. But all right, good night. Buonanotte. Buongiorno. I am walking to the bus stop. Yeah, headed to my cooking
GPS
class.
signal lost.
And oh yeah, I wanted to give you the update on this conversation I had with this lady about the Prada outlet. So, you know, yesterday I went to like the city center, and I was looking for the leather market, but people kept like leaving me astray, because Florence is known for leather, like leather, steak, all that is their thing. Like, so obviously I can't partake in the steak. So I was like, all right, let me get in on these leather goods, you know, whoop-de-whoop. But people kept acting like it wasn't a leather market. It's like a farmer's market, but it's just like a bunch of leather goods, like suitcases, purses, belts, jackets, da-da-da-da. Because everybody wanted to sell their leather goods. So I went into multiple leather shops, and they were just like, oh no, you know, there's no leather market. Literally, like when I walked out of the Prada store, which I'm about to tell you about, it was this big ass, you know, leather market. But by then I was rushing trying to get to the bus. As you can see, it's a pretty long walk. Not long, but you know, I didn't want to be walking this walk after sunset. So I was trying to get to the bus so I could, you know, get to my bus stop, get dropped off at my bus stop, and do this walk while it was still daylight. So I'm gonna go back there to the actual leather market and see if I can find some good deals. Whew, I'm out of breath. Marking and walking is not what you want to do. And I might have to hit you back with the second part of the story, because I can't, my navigation won't let me, my GPS won't navigate while I'm on Marco, but I got a few more steps. So yeah, so to the Prada store. So I got your Marco about the wallet or whatever. So again, I'm out shopping, sightseeing, and I see a Prada store. So, you know, it's like all tons, you know, tons of high-end designers out here. Prada, Gucci, Mui, all the stuff, all the designers. So I went to the Prada store. You know, this woman was, you know, standing there. She was helpful, but she was looking all snooty and stuff. And, you know, so I'm like, hey, you know, I am not from here. I'm a tourist, you know, but I heard about the Prada outlet. You know, there's the outlet store. All right, let me call you back. All right, I'm back. So, so yeah, so I go into the Prada store, the retail store, and, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, I've heard that there is, you know, an outlet, you know, can you tell me more about it? Like, how do you get there? You know, how far away is it, et cetera, et cetera. And so the woman was talking. I guess she assumed that I buy designer clothes all the time. Maybe it was, you know, the scarf that was throwing her off. But she was just like, she's like, oh, the outlet? Yes, there is an outlet, but it is so far away, so far away. And I was just like, okay, I mean, how far away is it? Because, you know, people mentioned it as if it is in Florence. And she was just like, well, see, the outlet, you will not be able to, she's just like, it's all outdated stuff. It's all stuff from previous years, previous seasons. And I was just like, okay. I'm thinking so the whole time I'm thinking she's just about to say, like, it's just like irregular, you know, damaged goods, you know, whatever, bad condition, it's beat up, it's tethered. But nothing she was saying was like turning me off. It's actually making me want to go even more. She was just like, you know, if you have seen something online or in a magazine recently, you will not be able to find it there. And I was just like, okay. And she was just like, I was just like, so at this point I was trying to act like I was, you know, with the upper class as well. I was just like, well, it's not for me, you know, I'm shopping for a friend, you know, I just want to get Prada from Italy, But she doesn't care if it's the recent designer year. And she was just like, well, unfortunately, you will not even know what they have until you get there. That there's no way of knowing like what they even have there. And I was just like, okay. I was like, so do you think it's worth the drive? Oh, here, my bus is coming. I was like, do you think it's worth the drive? And then she was just like, I mean, maybe for a friend, but it just depends on the friend. So I was like, okay, well, where is it? And she was just like, it's called the mall. Like, she looked at me like, that should tell you everything you need to know. And I was just like, I'm still waiting for her to be like, like, you got to dig in the dirt for the goods. And she's just like, it's called the mall. And I was just like, okay. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. Anyways, my bus is coming, I think. I mean, all right, bye.
No, they're for
I heard where we're. I thought you said the forecast because I.
You entered the villa and looked out. The gentleman that managed it was someone who's gonna come clean every day. You gotta get this woman at least once to cook for you. She's like amazing. Yeah. I heard Maui was like perfect.
This is probably one of the easier cuts to do.
The pappardelle?
The pappardelle is even wider, right? See, I love pappardelle.
So for me, I bet not to let you test this because it's something that not everyone appreciates, only good salads. So now I'm gonna do something that
Hey, yeah, this is my last night in Florence. I really have not even gotten a chance to enjoy the hotel room. And that's the reason why I don't like staying in like really nice hotels. Not that this is super nice, but it's cute. I felt like I could have like really enjoyed the ambiance, but that's why I don't like staying in like nice hotels. I mean, even though I was complaining about the super tiny hotel room from before, but when you're a tourist, like a pretty straightforward hotel is good enough for me. Like I'd rather be closer to the action and have fewer hotel amenities than have a bunch of amenities like a spa and 3 restaurants and a winery and all of this stuff. And be so far away from, the day-to-day activities. So that was the case since I've been in Florence. Like Florence has been a little challenging to navigate. I would say the biggest drawback in Italy in general, but I definitely feel like it is emphasized more in Florence since I've been on the public transportation more. Because, in Rome, like I said, everything was pretty much within like a 3 to 5 mile radius. So even on public transportation, you might have been on the bus for like 10, 15 minutes. Or, I was walking mostly everywhere, which had its own drawbacks. But in Florence, like I said, I'm very far out of the way. So I'm on the bus a good portion of my day and everybody smokes. Like these people smoke non-stop. Like I can't even remember a time where I've been around people that smoke this many people smoking this much all the time. Like it's so much smoke. And I'm not talking about vape. They do vape, but these are like hardcore, regular old school cigarettes. Okay. All the time. Like they did not get the memo. They did not get the memo. Like they smoke. They have, it's a way of life for these people. And I guess, especially people that ride the bus, but like the bus stops and everything are, just like the smoke lounge for sure. So because of that, I know you can hear like I sound kind of nasally. Like I just feel like I don't feel sick. Because that's what I was trying to figure out last night. Like I'm like, I don't feel sick, like I don't have a sore throat, but it's just like this internal like irritation going on like behind my nose, and I'm pretty sure it's from all the secondhand smoke. So that's been a huge drawback for sure. But yeah, so tonight's my last night. Florence is beautiful, but yeah, I don't feel like I got the Florence experience that they would have wanted me to have. I don't know how to explain it. It's not the best town for tourists. Now, if you just come, I would say if you just come in to relax and, drink wine and eat steak and, maybe do a little shopping, I think Florence is great for that. But as a tourist, it didn't give, what it needed to give. All right, buongiorno. My last night in Italy. I'm back in Rome. Had a few hiccups getting back from Florence to Rome, but I'm here. I'll tell you all about it later. And I know you're busy because I've been seeing the pictures. But I just wanted to, show you my room because I got a free upgrade. That's how I do. It's a nice room. It's even closer. Like I thought I was close last time, but this is like really in the heart of Rome. But very new, modern. He said the building, or this wing of the building, was basically brand new. Love the colors. As you can see, we're right in the heart of everything. Shopping, restaurants. Let's see if this opens. Lovely. Another bidet. I love their bidets. Oh, and I think that goes to like a little lounge area. Well, it doesn't go to a lounge area, but there's a lounge area on the other side. All right, that's pretty much it. This is perfect for me. Kind of wish I was here, the last 3 nights I was in Rome, or the first 3 nights I was in Rome, but I will take it. I'm super tired, as you can see. I'm sure you can see like the bags under my eyes. I'm still have like this sinus congestion. I'm not sick, but it's just like this sinus irritation I've been dealing with. But again, it's my last night in Rome, so I was just initially, with all the debacle that I had this morning with the train, girl, I literally almost ended up in Venice. Like I realized at the last minute that the train was not going to Rome. But again, I'll tell you about that later. But my point is, I was so tired. I obviously didn't get a ton of sleep. I planned on sleeping on the train, but after getting worked up about being on the train that was not going to Rome, I couldn't sleep. I was like, let me just stay awake, make sure I'm getting to my destination. And so I planned to just like come and just crash, because like I said, I have a couple of meetings later tonight, work meetings, and I wanted to be awake and alert for that. But again, since I'm here, now that I'm here, I just feel like I want to go on a little walk back to the Trevi Fountain, get a few more pictures, maybe grab a bite, and then I'll come back and like freshen up and get ready for work. So that's my plan for today. Last night in Italy, and yeah, it's been great so far.